Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe, Jonose Cigars, coming back for the second of the October reviews. It's a little chilly tonight, so I'll be having coffee with my cigar tonight. And I've got a pretty good one to review, and it's one that I've been trying to review for a while, and things kept getting in the way. So without further ado, we have tonight the Carlos Torano Exodus 50-year anniversary stick. This is the Cuban limited edition Toro, which is a 6 by 54, 6 by 56 stick. Can't be certain. I'll make sure I put that up on the video. Beautiful cigar here. It's a closed foot Toro. You can see that there. Nice double cap with a little pigtail at the top. It's got a very nicely wrapped, firmly packed stick with minimal veins, tight seams, very pretty label there. This has a Nicaraguan long filler with Honduran binder and a beautiful sun-grown Brazilian Arapiraca wrapper. And Arapiraca, for those who don't know, is simply a region in Brazil. It's also known as the Brazilian Maduro. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and light this guy up. I'm actually going to do a little of a different cigar lighting technique that I've been using recently with some great success, where I don't cut before I toast. So I'll be toasting first. There'll be no cold draw, but as this is a closed foot, cold draw wouldn't help me here much at all. So let's go ahead and light this up and see what we can find out. Right off the first light, a pretty firm, tight draw, but some really nice flavors coming off the first light. Yeah, got some nice soft cocoa and slightly sweet earth sort of flavors coming through. Um, the purpose of the lighting of the foot before cutting the cap off was to prevent any unwanted odors coming from whatever lighting device that you use being drawn into the body of the cigar before it's actually lit. And basically what you're doing is you're toasting the foot of the cigar thoroughly so that when you do cut it and just start puffing, it's already evenly lit and will start lighting. And as you can see, it seems to be doing just fine. I've had several of these sticks before, and none of them have lit this evenly before. So far, this lighting method has become my preferred version of lighting cigars. All right, we'll let this get a little bit hotter, get into the first third, and we'll see what else we can find. Without further ado, however, I do want to comment a little bit more on the appearance of this cigar. It is a very nice oily wrapper texture. You can actually feel some of the oil on your fingers after you've stroked the cigar a little bit. The aroma of the wrapper is one of sweet dark chocolate, almost like barnyard aroma, kind of pungent but not overpowering, and a really nice smell you'd like to have when you open up your humidor. So I'll catch you up as we get into the first third. See you then. I also have a dog in the background. Not my dog. About 20 minutes in. Got some of the ash off of it. It was kind of teetering on there. Didn't want to lap ornament, so went ahead and dropped it in the ashtray. Flavors have really not changed a whole lot. The strength has picked up a little bit. It's more of a medium full. Not quite full, but definitely more than medium. Hence medium full. The ashes was holding on really nicely. I had to touch up the cigar. The canoeing was starting to get more and more pronounced, unfortunately, And unfortunately, that anytime you have to touch up the cigar, it does affect the burn in what I think is a negative way. And it kind of cuts down to the smoke time sometimes, too. I'm about halfway through this cigar, and it's only been 20 minutes. But the flavors have been really good. Smoke output's been really good. I have had to puff on it pretty regularly to make sure it doesn't go out, because the smoke output definitely dies down if you set it down for more than 30 seconds. And we'll still have to keep an eye on this canoeing here. That's a little bit disappointing. But the flavor has really been good. Nice and smooth, a little bit of spice kick, but that's about it. All right, catch up as we get into the third. See you then. About 40 minutes into the final third here. Smoke temperature has been nice and cool all the way up into the final third. Flavors have changed a little bit. Less cocoa, more of the grassy, earthy sort of flavors. Through the retrohale, we got bits of toasty bread, and more of the grass was prevalent. Flavors have still stayed the same as far as the strength. Body of the smoke is about the same. Really have enjoyed the flavors up to this point. Smoke output's been just fine. The burn has evened out after the mishap in the first third there. And yeah, guess it's time for a moment of truth time. I got about 15 minutes left of this particular cigar left to go, I would imagine. I would have to give this 3.5 puffs. The flavors are great. The smoke output is good. I really do like the flavors that were present. The strength was good, but those burn issues, man. I've had this cigar a few times in the past, and without fail. And I've been meticulous about the light and the cutting and trying to make sure I don't puff it in a weird way. Always have this canoeing in that first third, and I don't understand what it is. Something obviously going on with the construction there, but don't really know what it would be, because it always corrects itself after I touch it up, after we get into the second and third parts of the cigar. So really like it. These retails for about $9 a cigar. I got them in a bundle online for about, I think, $6 a stick. Or I got a box of these, box of 10, for right around $60. So yeah, it was right at $6 a stick. That's good math there, right? I don't know if I would. I mean, it's a good brand. It comes very highly accoladed. It's got a good score. I think it scored like a 92 or a 93, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but the burn issues are always there in that first part of the cigar, which is really obnoxious. Other than that, the flavor has been really good. The smoke texture and the draw has been really good. A little on the tight side, but not terrible. I've really thought the smoke output was really good, so can't complain too much other than those burn issues, but they are always there, and I don't get why they have to be that way, but it is. I like the texture of the wrapper. It's got a very oily feel to it, and man, if it just wasn't for those burn issues, it'd be a four puff cigar for sure. So hope you enjoyed this cigar review. As always, please like and subscribe, and until November, smoke a good one.